Hi, and welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. My name is Rosa. This is a brand new YouTube channel, so if you're seeing this, then the crossing of our paths was written in the stars, and I'm so happy that you're able to get the clear and concise messages for your highest vibrational good. This channel is dedicated to empowering you through intuitive tarot reading, and the readings are for your sun, moon, and ascendant astrological signs, and of course they're general readings, so they're not going to resonate with everybody, but that's okay, because some messages on some days will be for you and other days they won't. But of course you should always use your own discernment. Okay, so if you would like a personal reading, then you can contact me by going through my website, which is www.universalwisdomtarot.com, and I'll put the link to that in the description box below. Now, all of us from time to time experience the need for a little assistance, and it doesn't really matter which walk of life we come from, but there is commonality in our hopes and in our dreams and in our fears. And I believe that everybody deserves to live their best life, and with guidance from Spirit, the cards really do have the power to inspire the actions we need to take to make that happen. So if you like these readings, then please remember to hit the thumbs up button, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you'll know when a new video is actually available. And so let's get into your reading, and let's allow the infinite wisdom of the universe to be your guide. Hi Taurus, this is Rosa, and welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And this is your January 2022 monthly reading. I hope you had a fabulous holiday season, and that you were safe if you were partying. Hope everybody stays safe and healthy. And this year probably is going to be a rock and roll year, so buckle up, as they say. Just as a reminder, this is an intuitive tarot reading that, of course, will not resonate with everybody. And if you are interested in a personal reading, well, then you can actually click on the link in the description box below, which has my website in it. This is my only social media platform, and of course, my website, so I will never reach out to you. You can reach out to me through the website, okay? Let's talk a bit about what we're going to do. We're going to do a spread that is, I'll post some major energies for each week of the month, and an overall arching energy. And then we'll clarify the cards, and if need be, we'll clarify those cards. And then we'll close it out with an oracle card, okay? So let me just make some space here, because we need space. So, all right. First thing I'm going to do is I would like to begin by asking and giving thanks to the angels, the spirits, guides, and the universe, and ask that my seeker and I are provided with protection, and that I am provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting these messages for the highest vibrational good of my Taurus seekers. All right, so let's start at major energies for Taurus for the month of January. Energies for Taurus for the month of January. Ooh, we got one coming out right away. Cards are popping for you, Taurus. Major energies for the month of January 2022 for my Taurus seekers. Taurus energies. Okay. There we go. There we go. start putting these out here. All right. Okay, and let's get that overall arching energy, which is the Four of Cups. Okay, I hope you can see that. Let me just actually move this a bit around. Makes it easier to see everything. Okay. All right, and so now I'm going to just let me ask for some clarification on these cards, please. Angels, spirits, guides, universe. Let's clarify the cards for my Taurus seekers. Ask for clarity for the cards on the table. Clarity for the Three of Cups, please, for Taurus for January 2022. Clarity. One more card, please, and thank you. Okay, got me. Get take 2 cards. All right. Just lay them all out here, and then we'll go through them. Okay, Taurus. Clarification for the Two of Cups for Taurus for January 2022. There we go. How do you wish to receive? How do you wish to receive? All right. They told me not to take these ones. These 3 right here. Okay. All right. Fabulous. Okay. And let's go into clarifying the Nine of Wands. There's one. Whoops. I'll have to pick that up. Give me a sec. I'll get that in a second. And let me just pull out the 3rd card. 3rd clarifier. All right, there we go. Let me get this card here. That fell. All right. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and let's clarify the 7 of Cups here at the end of the week. One, 2 more, please, and thank you. Angel Spirit Guides. Okay, thank you so much. That's that one, and the other one that fell on the floor again. Okay, all right, and it's interesting what card came out. All right, so let's start. I'm just going to pull these down so you can see them. And then I'll move them back up, okay? All right. When we look at the major energies for the month of January, Taurus, you know, I'm getting a very strong sense here that we're talking about maybe a situation that's close to your heart, okay? I'm not picking up necessarily that there is a specific person here necessarily, although, you know, we do have a couple of court cards, but court cards don't always mean that, you know, that there's, you know, specific people involved. It could also mean messages and energies of the court cards, okay? So, but I am picking up something definitely related to your emotions and the heart. Why? Because the overall arching energy of the Four of Cups, and I hope you can see that, the Four of Cups right there, is one of apathy, right? This whole situation that you've been going through, whether it's a love situation or it's just in general a situation that has been affecting your emotions, you are just like at that end of that rope where you're kind of like, okay, well, you know what? If I can't change the situation, then, somebody's got to change it for me, because I've tried to do whatever I've tried to do, and I can't get through this situation, right? Um, but we can see that you've had enough of it. And as we start January, as we start the month of January, we actually have some fabulous energy, which is the Three of Cups, right? The Three of Cups here is all about celebration and joy, and the three graces really is what it comes from in Greek mythology, and it's all about bringing grace and peace and harmony and joy and all of that to your situation. So what is the first week is starting out with a lovely bang for you, and when we get into the clarification of that, we have the Nine of Swords, and I'll just pull them up a bit so hopefully you can see them. We have the Nine of Swords, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Hangman. So I'm going to say that it's this getting to this week of joy has been a bit of a struggle, because you've been in a paused sort of situation and mode, and you've been hoping to make some kind of choice related to something, and maybe perhaps making that choice once and for all is actually going to get you out of this feeling of being stuck in your head and worrying about over this situation. You just want to get to the joy. You want to finally get to the joy where you feel like, okay, everything's cool and peaceful, and I'm just really, really happy with that situation, right? And you want to play, right? You want to play. You want to be inspired. Maybe there is some happy news that you're going to receive in relation to this joyful situation, or joyful changing of a situation, because of the Page of Cups, right? He brings, or I shouldn't say he, because it's a masculine energy, but it's a masculine energy of happy news of an emotional nature. Okay, so that ties in beautifully with the Three of Cups, and of course it's been a bit of a slog, because you have been standing up for yourself and trying to get that situation resolved for yourself, because you have been this warrior, right? You've been a warrior. And by the way, if you notice, you've got the Nine of Wands here twice, okay, which is that warrior energy, that wounded warrior energy, where you are just totally getting up every day and saying, okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep trying, I'm gonna keep trying and keep trying. And that's why I'm saying, when you hit January, you're now at this point where you're like, okay, you know what, uh, you know something's got to give, right? Something's got to give, and something's got to change. Okay. All right, if we move into the second week of January, we come into the Two of Cups. So lovely, lovely energy, because the Two of Cups is all about relationship, brand new relationship, right? It's all about harmonious partnerships, and it's about an important union, but one that is harmonized and balanced, right? And life can't be imagined without that other person. That is how harmonious that situation that week will be for you. That it's like all about two people coming together. Maybe there is a flirtation. Maybe you're starting a new relationship that's going to have a dramatic impact on your life. If this is a business situation, although I'm not feeling so much business in this reading, I'm feeling more of, personal, maybe love situation here. A new connection is being made there. But because of the amount of cups on the table and just the other cards in general, I'm really feeling this is more of a love situation. That's the signals I'm getting from from the spirit guides. So this new situation starts, which is fantastic, because it makes you feel like you are on the golden path to success, right? That's what the King of Pentacles masculine energy is all about, right? So this new relationship makes you feel like you are the king of the world, right? We have the 10 of Cups, which is the ultimate happiness that you have. And we have the Page of Swords, which is all about maybe, you know, news, and maybe because you've been a little bit, you know, restless for this situation to be resolved coming from, you know, the previous situation. You're now in a little bit of a restless mode, but you are really more, you know, the disappointments are going to pass, okay? And, you know, you are in a new situation, so you are a little bit vulnerable, so be advised of that, okay? But it is such a lovely and incredible feeling, because we have this beautiful 10 of Cups here that is such ultimate happiness, and it's a lovely feeling for you. It's fantastic energies there, Taurus. All right, we'll move into the third week. We're starting to feel back a bit more of, you know, feeling a bit beaten down. You know, maybe perhaps, you know, things, you know, didn't go as perhaps as we expected them to go, maybe. But it doesn't mean that, you know, it's time to give up. You never give up. The Nine of Wands in particular is all about not giving up, right? It's all about picking yourself up and going with the flow and just battling it out, no matter how little armor you may be wearing, right? Like this guy right here. He doesn't have hardly any armor around him, but yet he's going to pick himself back up. He's going to turn his head. He's going to push on that arm. And he's going to pick himself back up, and he's going to continue the good fight. Okay, so you know, we have the Five of Cups here as the clarifiers, the Five of Swords, and the King of Swords. What's happening here is that you're going back into your head, Taurus. This is the problem that sometimes we have as Taurus. I am a Taurus myself, and I know this situation very well, in the sense that, you know, we want to analyze everything, right? Everything is in our heads, and we want to analyze the situation. Sometimes you can't analyze things. Sometimes you just have to feel them and go with them, okay? So when we get into this third week, you got to keep picking yourself back up. Don't feel disappointed by, you know, what you think is right in front of you, because there is something that you don't see, right? In the Five of Cups here, she's looking at some disappointed cups, but there's a cup right behind her that is actually, you know, full and plentiful, in fact, and looks great, right? So if she could just turn her head, she would realize that, you know, what you want is right there, because then what happens is you'll get too stuck in your head, right? And you'll actually have a bit too much of this conflict in your head about having to, you know, feel like you need to win everything, right? You don't need to win everything. It's okay, right? You don't need to win every battle, especially if this is a love situation, right? With the person, the new relationship that you're in. You don't need to be the winner for everything. You just have to know which battles to pick and choose, okay? And win those ones. And, you know, remember that, you know, reverse psychology works well on people. Okay. And of course, you know, you're again, as I said, because there's swords in this week, you're going too much into your head. Get out of your head. Lose that, you know, relying on the intellect here. Stop that and go into relying on your heart and how your heart feels, okay? When we get into the last week of January, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is great because it tells us that we have choices. We have great choices, right? Because we can see that the rainbow here, right? We got it's like the cups at the end of the rainbow, right? So we have fantastic choices that are to be made. And of course, when we clarify that, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Devil. Now, as far as clarifiers go, you know, what am I seeing here is, I'll just move this card up a bit here so that you can see, hopefully you can see these. You know, what does that mean in terms of our choices? It means that, you know, the choices that we're going to make, we want us to bring us great independence, and they will bring us independence and feeling that a little bit more secure in ourselves, right? And of course, you know, we need to be patient, because picking shouldn't be a fast job, right? It shouldn't be something you just come in the room and you pick and you say, okay, that's the guy for me, or that's the guy for me. You need to sometimes let the universe, let things unfold in the way that they need to unfold. And in order to do that, we require a great deal of patience, okay? So you've probably heard the word patience a lot if you've been listening to a lot of other readings. Taurus, we've had a lot of temperance in the year 2021, and now you're getting a little bit of it in 2022, but not as much, I don't feel, okay? Now, the devil is here, so be careful with the choices that you're making. That's why I said don't make that choice too quickly, because the devil will be at play in that. He's going to maybe, make you think, okay, I have to have a great looking guy, or I have to have this, and that's the one right there, right? Sometimes we need to peel back the layers of an onion of a person and see beyond potentially that first layer and understand that there is more depth to somebody, okay? That somebody is more than the sum of their parts, okay? So this is really the word of wisdom here for you from the universe, is to be careful in that last week. All right. So now let's actually just to sort of wrap up. Basically, you're coming from an apathetic situation, looking for some joy, maybe hitting into a new relationship, feeling a little tired in week 3, but knowing that week 4 tells you have some more choices and options, and a beautiful month in general for you in the month of January, Taurus. I'm just going to pull out some oracle cards now to close out the reading. So angels, spirit guides, universe, oracle cards and messages for my beautiful Taurians. All right, thank you. Oracle messages for Taurus for the month of January 2022. Okay, and one more? Yes, okay. That's the one you want, not these ones. Okay. You want me to take one more, okay? And all right, there it is. That's the one. All right, so we've got generosity, which is the maple spirit, and we've got the stag spirit, leadership. Okay, so I mean, both beautiful messages, right? At the end of the day, advice from the oracles here is, if you are generous with yourself, okay, and other people, by the way, okay, even in a relationship, there is no need to battle. There is no need to be in this situation of I have to win, right? When one is generous, another person will be generous and kind, right? Showing that generosity towards your relationship will bring that generosity back to you, okay? And leadership comes out here, right? And leadership is, take the reins there in the relationship. You can still be a leader in a relationship, but leaders, by the way, do not do everything. They do not win everything, and they allow that person, the other people that they're leading, right, to feel that they are valued, right? So the leadership energy, even in a emotional relationship situation, can be applied. All right. Okay, so I will leave the reading there for now, and if you enjoyed this, then please do hit the thumbs up button, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so you know when you upload new videos, and I hope that you will join me again next time. So I will say bye for now, and I am wishing you divine light and love.